Hi, friends. It's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and I am back to close out my December budget in every dollar. Um, Everything this month in December, because it's not December anymore, it did not go the way that I planned, but it's okay. It's okay. I can't control everything, right? So, um, my pay was fine as far as like my paychecks and everything. I did end up making like 235, 32 in side hustle money, and then I had saved $54 for my cash envelopes, and I had $38 for my rebates, which brought my total income to 5373.02. You knew about my sinking funds. The only thing that you guys didn't get to see, I closed out my sinking funds early, and on New Year's Eve, before I left work, my son called and told me that he wasn't feeling well, so I needed to stop and pick up some cold and different things he needed to help him recover. I can't remember, like Cody's, the things that sharpen the duration of, not sharpen, but shorten the duration of a cold. That right there. So I bought some of that, and so that came out of my medicine sinking fund. No, it was the 30th, so it was Monday. One of those days. One of these days. I don't know. My days are blending. But anyway, yeah, he called. And so that came out of my medical sinking fund. So I need to make sure I put that in my journal to document that I spent $40.18 on that. Because really, I bought something for both of my sons just to make sure nobody's spreading anything to the other person, because that always happens around here. And my quarterly taxes, that amount is off. So here's where the big surprise came in, was with everything else with the sinking funds was fine, but the big thing that came in was for my utilities, and MLGW stands for Memphis Light, Gas, and Water. All of our stuff is all in one, and I paid $287 for that, and that affected my debt payoff amount, because if my expenses raise up, my debt payment has to go down. I can't keep them both up at the same time, or I'm going to overspend my income, which I'm not supposed to do, and I didn't do. So I did wait to the end of the month to balance everything out, because I still need to put like gas in my car. I had to pay my car insurance, which is like the very last thing that I pay, which is a straggler. It's at the end of the month. So it was $287 for utilities, $64.07 for my mobile phone. I think I budgeted $65. $145 is what I budget for internet. I paid $144.15, which I do need to call and start working on that. Rent $990.95, no change there. I had budgeted $100 for gas, but I only spent $60.78, and so that did help offset some of the amount that I lost going to debt. Was I was able to put some of that to my debt and make an extra debt payment with that. And of course, $75 total for my car maintenance. Groceries $3.75, restaurants $40, subscription $2.99. That's just for my iCloud storage. I think I have something where I can share something, so that's why I pay a little bit more for that. Household items and repairs is $50, laundry $45. My pocket money is down $199.91, and that's because even though I take cash out, when I make purchases online, like I did on Etsy, I take the cash out of my wallet and put it back into the bank to cover that expense. And so you can see I made a deposit for $110 to cover this right here. And so that's how, if you're wondering, like the sticker kits that I get from Etsy, that's how I pay for it. Is I use my card to make the payment, and then I put the cash into the account. $120 in my son's savings accounts, and that's a very old amount that I've always put in there, and so it just still goes and goes. Health insurance, no change, $113.44. Life insurance, a change there. When I got a raise, my life insurance went up because of the larger amount. This is like an optional life insurance that I carry, but I'm going to drop that for 2020. Auto insurance 101.90, renter's insurance 23.25. I had budgeted $25, and bank fees. I'm thinking January is going to be the last time I have to pay bank fees. I did go in on December 31st to see if I could switch to a free checking account. I saw that they had free checking online, and so I just went in and asked about that, and I told them that Regions had free checking too. So if I couldn't change, I was very happy to withdraw my money that day and take it over to Regions. And finally, my debt payment, which was $2,357.47. And so it's not as high as I wanted it to be, which was like $2,400. But I did do the best I could. And so here is the $38.23, which was the last payment that I made that posted against my Felon H, the one I'm paying off now. And so as you can see, I still have $10.25 left to budget. So what am I going to do with that? I think I'm going to put that here. I'm going to add a line item, and I'm going to call it rollover, and then I'm going to put it here. I feel like it needs to go into my subscriptions sinking fund, but I'm not sure. So until I can make up my mind, I'm just going to let it sit and roll over, and then I will take care of it out of my January budget. And so now we'll get to look at my goals for the month. I had 3 goals. It was 15 no-spend days, $2,400 to debt, and to save $20 from my cash envelopes. I actually achieved 20 no-spend days. I paid $2,357.47 to debt, and I had saved $50 for my cash envelopes. I don't always achieve my goals, and I just want to make sure I share that with everyone. And so that way, if you don't always achieve all of your goals, at least you tried, you gave it a good try, and that's all you can do. Thank you all for watching. You have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you've already done so, thank you so, so much. And you guys have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening. Bye.